Back in the day, my little daughter, we didn't pay for a bottle of water. Back then Elvis was still alive, and a cup of coffee didn't cost $3.95. Back then there was no internet, Google hadn't been invented yet. There was no Facebook page to go to, we just sat around the table with people we sorta knew. Back in the day, my little girl, we didn't live in a constant world. We sat on the porch at night and we sang, and no pages beeped and no cell phones rang. We didn't worry about organic purity, the baby seals, or airline security. No metal detectors did we walk through. We got dressed up to climb on the plane, and then we just flew. There were no seat belts, no airbags. You stood on the front seat next to your dad as he drove down the highway drinking a beer. You sat on his lap and you helped him steer. Your daddy smoked and so did your mother. They smoked one smoke, then light up another, and communism was everywhere. But Ike was president, so we were not scared. Back in school we said a prayer to God above the ozone layer. He was management and we were labor, and we got our news on a piece of paper. We didn't read it off a screen. We didn't worry about caffeine or growth hormones or other risks. And music came on black vinyl discs. I was hyperactive back in the day, but I didn't know it, so that was okay. I didn't go to a shrink with a big black beard. People just said, well, he's sorta weird. Left me alone in sofa therapy. I spent all day in the library looking up things with no iPad. But I was young, so it wasn't that bad. Back in the day, my little child, there were no play dates, we just ran wild. We ran in the streets and we played in the ruins. Our parents never knew what we were doing. We ran around all day in herds, learning how to smoke and how to use bad words. Jump out of a tree if you dared you to. It would have scared my mom, but she never knew. Sometimes I might prefer to go back to the way we were, but I think of life as a circus parade. We ride along as the music is played. I don't wear a shiny costume, I carry a shovel and a bucket and a push broom. I'm cleaning up after the parade as I go, but I am still with the show.